Vanakkam my dear students. Last video we learned about different kinds of hormone which act as important role in reproduction of human. In this video we are going to learn reproductive phase of life in human. So first of all, in female. See, in female the reproductive phase will start from puberty. From puberty reproductive phase will start at the age of 10 to 12 years. At the age of 10 to 12 years. Onset of puberty, her reproductive phase will start and end at the age of 45 to 50 years. 45 to 50 years. The age we can say as menopause. Okay, the age at the end of reproductive phase. The end of reproductive phase in female we can say as menopause. We can say as menopause. It will occur at the age of 45 to 50 years. After 50 years, she not able to produce egg cell for reproduction. Up to 50 years only she can produce the egg cell. Okay, so in male the reproductive phase will start at age of 30. At the teenage, when he enter to teenage, his reproductive phase will start and he can produce sperms for lifelong. So there is no age limit, whereas in female the reproductive phase will stop at 45 to 50 years, whereas in male, so there is no end. For lifelong he can produce sperm cell for reproduction. Okay, this age differ will person to person. Okay, person to person this age will differ. The reasons for yearly puberty will be environment change. Okay, environment change, diet and stress. Say environmental changes. In some places we can see girls will attain puberty at yearly, and some other places we can see girls will attain puberty at delay. Okay, so delay of puberty will occur in girls in some other places. Okay, so this is the reason for environmental changes. This is the reason for environmental changes. And then diet. So diet, which means food habits. So food habit act as important role for yearly puberty, especially fast food, junk food. Okay, fast food, junk foods and chicken. So they have the important role to yearly puberty. Okay, and then stress. So stress also the reason for yearly puberty as well as delay of puberty. Reason for delay of puberty. The reason for delay of puberty will be chronic medical problem, which means if she has medical problem for long days, it will be the reason for delay of puberty, because during the medical problem she will take a lot of medicines. This medicine will suppress the secretion of sexual hormones. So it will be the reason for delay of puberty. And then hormone disorder. If the sexual hormones like estrogen, progesterone secretion delay means, it will be the reason for delay of puberty. If the secretion of sexual hormones delay, it will be the reason for delay of puberty. Then lack of body fat. If she has slender or sudden growth, it will be the reason for delay of puberty due to lack of body fat. Okay. Then reproductive phase in life of a female. So especially in female, a reproductive phase has 5 different stages. Okay, so they are menarche, ovulation, pregnancy, menstruation and menopause. Okay, so we are going to learn one by one as detailed. Now we are going to learn about reproductive phase in the life of a female. So already I told you in female reproductive phase they have 5 different stages. They are menarche, ovulation, pregnancy, menstruation and menopause. We are going to learn one by one as detailed. First one is menarche. So this menarche phase will occur at the age of 10 to 12 years. It termed as puberty. Okay, so menarche means first menstrual flow begins at puberty is termed as menarche. First menstrual flow begins at puberty is termed as menarche. Okay, so during menarche the ova begins to mature. The first ovum will begins to mature and release from the ovary. So this which indicate the girl attained the puberty. And it indicate the begins of adolescence age. So the changes like mental behavior and the physical growth, will develop at the stage of menarche. Okay, at the stage of menarche. Okay. So during menarche phase, the ova begins to mature and release from the ovary, and this ova not fertilized means it will shed off with a uterus line is called a menstrual flow. So the first menstrual flow will occur at menarche. Okay, then ovulation. So already I told you, in menarche phase the first ovum begins to mature and release from the ovary. The release of ovum from the ovary is called ovulation. So this ovulation will occur day 14 in 28 day of menstrual cycle. So every 28 days in female, menstrual cycle will occur. So in this 28-day cycle, 14th day ovulation will occur. Okay. So in female, every 28 days menstrual cycle will occur from the puberty. Okay, from the puberty, every 28 days menstrual cycle will occur in female. In this 28 day of menstrual cycle, the ovulation will occur day 14. Okay, then pregnancy. So after ovulation, if ovum get fertilization with the sperm cell, means the pregnancy stage will occur. How means the ovum get fertilized with the sperm cell and becomes zygote, and it is implanted in the uterus line. And becomes baby. It's called pregnancy. After childbirth, again the ovulation will occur. Okay, then menstruation. If ovum not fertilized after ovulation, if ovum get fertilized means pregnancy stage will occur. If ovum not fertilized means the menstruation will occur. So if ovum not fertilized, the menstruation will occur. This menstruation will occur 3 to 5 days of 28 day of menstrual cycle. The menstruation will occur 3 to 5 days. Okay, 3 to 5 days. Why the menstruation will occur? If the ovum not fertilized means, this unfertilized egg and the uterus line will shed off as bleeding in the female reproductive tract. Is called menstruation. Then menopause. The menopause will occur at age of 45 to 50 years. It is the last stage of reproductive phase in female. Okay. So menopause means stoppage of menstrual cycle. Okay. We can say the menopause means stoppage of menstrual cycle. Permanently stopped. During pregnancy also the menstrual cycle will stop. Okay. That is temporarily will stop. After childbirth, again the menstrual cycle will start. But at the menopause, the menstrual cycle will stop permanently. Okay, so the stoppage of menstrual cycle we can say as menopause, or we can say the end of the reproductive phase is called menopause. The menopause can involved by the surgical removal of ovary. If we release the ovary, the ova will not release. Okay, so the surgical removal of ovary will leads to menopause. Okay, then we are going to learn about the menstrual cycle as detail. Okay, now we are going to learn about menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle have different stages. First, maturation of ovum, then ovulation. So matured ovum will release from the ovary is called ovulation. After ovulation, if ovum get fertilized means pregnancy period will occur. If ovum not fertilized means the unfertilized egg will shed off is called menstruation. Okay. After menstruation, again next ovum will mature and release from the ovary. So this is the menstrual cycle. So okay, now we are going to learn about menstrual cycle as detail. Okay. So first maturation of ovum. So the first ovum begins to mature at puberty at the age of 10 to 12 years. So during this stage, the ovary will ripen. Okay, so the ovary will ripen, which means mature to release ovum. Okay, so this matured ovum will release from the ovary is called ovulation. So during ovulation, the ovum released from the ovary. The ovulation will occur day 14th in 28 day of menstrual cycle. In 28 day of menstrual cycle, the ovulation will occur day 40. Okay, day 40. Meanwhile, the uterine line becomes thickening. Okay, meanwhile, the uterus line becomes thickening to receive the fertilized egg. So, the maturation of ovum by the secretion of estrogen hormone. When the maturation of ovum, the ovum covered by the follicle. Is called a Graafian follicle. It is stimulated by the follicle stimulating hormone, which leads to the formation of follicle around the egg cell. So during ovulation, the ovum will release from the ovary by the rupture of the follicle. Meanwhile, the uterus line becomes thickening as more. Because after release of ovum from the follicle, this follicle will becomes as the corpus luteum. This corpus luteum will secrete the hormone progesterone. Okay, this corpus luteum will secrete the hormone progesterone. It will lead to thickening of uterus line. Okay, so during ovulation, the ovum released from the ovary. Meanwhile, the uterus line thickening as more. Okay, by the secretion of progesterone by the corpus luteum. Okay, due to the secretion of progesterone by the corpus luteum. How the corpus luteum formed means after release of ovum from the ovary, the follicle becomes corpus luteum. This corpus luteum will secrete the hormone progesterone. This progesterone hormone will stimulate the thickening of uterus line. Okay. After ovulation, if ovum get fertilized with sperm cell means pregnancy period will occur. Okay, If ovum not fertilized means the unfertilized egg will shed off with the thickened lining of uterus. It is called menstruation. So unfertilized egg plus thickened lining of uterus will shed off in the female reproductive tract is called menstruation. This menstruation will occur 3 to 5 days in 28 day of menstrual cycle. 28 day of menstrual cycle, the menstruation will occur 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days. It may lead to 7 days also. It depends upon the health condition. Okay, depends upon the health condition. Okay, so during menstruation, the unfertilized egg plus uterus line, thickened lining of uterus will shed off as bleeding in the female reproductive tract is called menstruation. This menstruation will occur 3 to 5 days. 3 to 5 days in 28 day of menstrual cycle. In 28 day of menstrual cycle. In this menstruation, the estrogen and progesterone will stop. Okay, the secretion of estrogen and progesterone will stop. After menstruation, again the uterus line becomes thickening to receive the next ovum. So again the ovum will becomes mature. In the another ovum, pair of ovary will present in female. So the ovum released by the ovary alternatively. Every 28 days, the ovum will release one of the ovary. So another ovum will becomes mature and ready to release from the ovary. So again ovulation will occur. After ovulation, if the ovum not fertilized means the unfertilized egg and then uterus line will shed off as bleeding is called menstruation. Again the after menstruation, again the matured ovum will be matured and released from the ovary. After 14 day of ovulation, menstruation will occur. After 14 day of ovulation, menstruation will occur. After 14 day of menstruation, ovulation will occur. Okay. After 14 day of menstruation, ovulation will occur. So this cycle will take 28 days. The cycle will take 28 days. So 3 to 5 days the menstruation will occur. 3 to 5 days after menstruation, the uterus line becomes thickening and another ovum becomes mature and ready to release from the ovary. So during ovulation, the ovum released from the ovary. The matured ovum released from the ovary. Meanwhile, the uterus line becomes thickening as more by the corpus luteum. Okay, by the corpus luteum. After 14 days of ovulation, again the menstruation will occur due to unfertilization of egg cell. So after ovulation, if the ovum get fertilized, it leads to pregnancy. And then menstruation will stop. Okay, the menstrual cycle will stop temporarily. After childbirth, again the menstrual cycle will start. Until fertilization of ovum, the menstrual cycle will occur every 28 days. Okay, every 28 days. So thank you my dear students. In next video, we are going to learn about reproductive health. In that part, we are going to learn about your needs, physical needs and mental needs.